Hey everyone, in this video we'll be going over an SAT non-calculator problem. So first we have g of x is equal to ax squared plus 24. For the function g defined above, a is a constant and g of 4 is equal to 8. What is the value of g of negative 4? Now, what we should do with this problem to start is highlight what we know. And what we know so far is that this is the equation that we have to get our answer from. We have to plug in a value into this equation and solve for g of x. So, and this is nothing but just y. This is essentially y. It's just saying what our function is equal to. Now, what we have to notice here is that we're not given one of the values. We're not given our a value. But instead of being given our a value outright and just subbing it in, we're given a data point. And this data point is 4, 8, because this is g of x, so that means we know our x value is 4, and then this function is equal to y, and so this y value is 8. So now what we can do with this is we can take this knowledge, we can take this the fact that we know this and then plug it in. So then we just get g of x. We'll plug it into ax squared plus 24, and then we plug in what we know so far, and we know that we have x as 4 and y is 8. So we get 8 is equal to a times 4 squared plus 24. And this goes out to 8 equals 16a plus 24. You subtract both sides by 24. So then you get minus 16 is equal to 16a, and then you just divide both sides by 16, and then you get a is equal to negative 1. Now that we have a, we are able to plug in a into this initial equation. Now make sure you write out these steps, because sometimes if you lose focus, there's a chance that you could accidentally choose option C, because you see that you got negative 1, and then you might forget that we actually have to sub in g of negative 4 back into this equation. So be careful about that. Now that we know this, what we can do is we can take our function here, plus 24, and now we can sub in knowing our a value. So now we can say g of x is equal to negative 1x squared plus 24, and then we can sub in our value, which is our x value, which is negative 4. So we have g of x is equal to negative 1 times negative 4 squared plus 24, and this equates to g of x is equal to negative 4 squared is 16 times negative 1 is negative 16 plus 24, and that is equal to positive 8. And 8 is our final answer.